The Canadian Dividend All-Star List is a spreadsheet that's sent monthly to Dividend Growth Investing and Retirement.com email subscribers. It's been updated going back to 2013 every month, and I'm going to show you how to use the spreadsheet to find high-yield dividend growth stocks. You can use it a lot of different ways, but I decided we'd look at companies with a dividend yield greater than 4%, 5-year dividend growth rate more than or equal to 6%, the same greater than or equal to 6% for the 10-year dividend growth rate, no dividend cuts in the past 50 years, a payout ratio of less than 60%, and we're going to sort that by the percent off the 5-year average dividend yield. Kind of like a valuation metric. And a reminder, these are not stock recommendations. It's just an example of how the Canadian Dividend All-Star List can be used. So this is what the spreadsheet looks like when you open it up. You notice we're in the Canadian Dividend All-Star List tab, which is only showing Canadian stocks that have a dividend growth streak of 5 or more years. So at the top, we have Canadian Utilities. It has a dividend growth streak of 49 years. So it's been increasing its dividend for 49 years in a row. Quite impressive. Let's start looking at our first criteria. We wanted a dividend yield of greater than or equal 4%. So we're going to take a look at the dividend yield column, and we want it to be greater than or equal to 4%. Now we only have stocks with 4% yield or higher. The next one, we wanted the 5-year dividend growth rate to be greater than or equal to 6%. And we wanted the same for the 10-year dividend growth rate. So you can see that our list of roughly 100 stocks is already narrowing itself quite down. Next, we're going to take a look at this column, most recent year-over-year dividend decreases from the past 50 years. So if you want to avoid stocks that cut their dividend in the past 50 years, you're going to select just the ones that say no dividend cut. And that'll reduce it down further. And we want, I'm going to use the payout ratio based off of earnings per share that analysts have estimated over the next 12 months. So this we're going to say less than or equal to 60%. And now we can see it's narrowed itself down just to 3 stocks. And I'll go over to, so this is the 5-year average dividend yield of these 3 companies. This is their current dividend yield, so I want to sort by largest to smallest, and that puts Toronto Dominion Bank at the top because its current dividend yield of 4.2% is 8.6% higher than its 5-year average dividend yield of 3.8%. So this is just one example of how you can use the Canadian Dividend All-Star List. Hopefully you found it useful. And as a reminder, if you want to get a copy of the Canadian Dividend All-Star List, go to this link, dividendgrowthinvestingandretirement.com /Canadian Dividend All-Star List.